fruited plain from coast to coast, but in the South, where they say the game just means more, there's only one game considered the Deep South's oldest rivalry. From black jersey debuts to prayers at Jordan Hare, this matchup has had it all. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan Hare Stadium, as we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Auburn's offense will go to work first. The Deep South's oldest rivalry will stir deep emotions, and just last year, Auburn gave the Dogs a big scare early in the third quarter, but man, did Georgia pour it on late.
Yeah, it was still 31-13, but there were some moments, there were some cracks, but Georgia took care of business. And I tell you what, Jesse, this is beginning to be a very one-sided rivalry. Auburn needs to show up. Like, Georgia's had bad bragging rights year after year after year. Auburn's got to shut these guys up.
Yeah, Georgia's won 8 in a row.
Breaks into the open. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Robinson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Quick catch on third down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Skips away from pressure. Grabbed over the middle. It's Frazier. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The play action fake. Finds his tight end. Across the 25, he's got room. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of of a couple. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On the run, it's Frazier. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Just needs a crack to get a return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Sends it back in motion. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the gift. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. They're going to ride this running back. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Looking to scramble. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. That's caught. It's Howard. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. He'll pull it on the read. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They want to throw it. He wants it all. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. To throw, it's Stockton. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. These guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Hit as he throws. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's dealt. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. This time they'll go to the running game. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He caught it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Into the creative space on 3rd and short with the wide receiver. Oh, that did not go as planned, except for the defense. They were right there to make the big stop. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Fires to the big fella. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The sweet feet buy a little time. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Just enough time for one final play in this half. He wants to change this route. Back to throw, it's Daniels. He wants to go deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, the Deep South shuts down when the Tigers and Dogs get together, and that's the case again here today. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Auburn and Georgia plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what our plan of action is now moving forward, Palmer. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, you had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance of success in this game? Which side of the offensive line can we run to? Which guy can we throw to hopefully now have a much better second half?
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. It's a fumble. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. The Dogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll run play action. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for room. It's Frazier. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now they'll run the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Rushes on him. Finds the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That brings them to within 1.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Swings it out to his running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back was one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Robinson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so...
Converts on 4th down. Still going. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. A little screen to the running back. Turning it on! They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
It's a phenomenal effort on 3rd down by the QB, but how about the blocking? When that play broke down, look at the receivers running routes. They all of a sudden turned around, and they went and got some blocks to help out their QB. You gotta love that.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Motion from the wideout. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Georgia sends out the punt team. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll field the punt and take it back. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Singleton. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds a man on the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Bell. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Dogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Oh, they're after him. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McCray. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Here's the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The defense will have to key on the run and try to get this ball back. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Gets it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To give as they work on that clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. It's a 1-possession game in the 4th. On the ground, it's McCray. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield, it's Alston. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Daniels. Grab near the sticks, it's Coleman. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff. It's Alston. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. The Tigers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Got it looking for a first. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers! They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Zings it complete to the right.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the marker, it's Jones. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Second down, he'll throw it. Here's a heat. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It is the Auburn Tigers emerging victorious in the Deep South's oldest rivalry. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.